My amazing people, today I want us to look into the areas where Fina hits concerning you and Ned Nwoko in terms of polygamy. And I see so many persons are busy saying that, yes, it is correct. I will point out some areas that so many of you has refused to touch. Some of you are doing it because you just personally support Judy Austin because of you are guilty of same thing. You go after people's husbands. Now, let's listen to what Fina said before I will talk. Regadelaba.
If you was rich, like very, very rich, you would have been able to manage both May and you and Judy quietly. Nobody need to disturb anybody. Did you see Ned? Yeah, that's the one you like. No stress, like soft life. Okay. That is what we call polygamy. Peace of mind. That's why I say it's for the rich. It's strictly for the rich. I'm not saying Yul is not rich. It's a lifestyle everybody cannot afford. He's rich, but
now you've heard what she said. Now let's look into it. In some areas, she is very correct that polygamy is for the rich, right? And they said Ned Nwoko on his soft life. She said, man. Ned himself is the one that said polygamy is not for boys. Now, the area that so many persons has refused to go into, let me enter that area. Ned Nwoko, one, is a Muslim and is entitled to 4 wives. Anything more than 4 wives is haram when it comes to the Muslim religion. Now, Yul is a Christian. First of all, let's talk about Ned before I go to Yul Edochie. Ned Nwoko, from the beginning, he has always preached polygamy. If you are a woman and you know you don't want polygamy, your husband should be far from Ned, because Ned Nwoko preach polygamy. He said they should help women out of the streets. There are so many women doing some kind things on the streets. We should help them. Say he believes that we have more women than men, so they are entitled to marry as many as they wish. That is for those that don't want polygamy. Now, let's look at it this way. Ned has been preaching polygamy long before Regina Daniels came into the picture. Although we did not know him that much, if not for Regina Daniels' name, we wouldn't have known much about Ned. Some people say they don't know Ned, but me personally, I wouldn't lie. I don't know Ned before. If not for Regina, I wouldn't have known Ned Nwoko. Now, let's look to the area of the wives, especially to the area of Regina Daniels. All right. Now, before Regina got married, Ned Nwoko already told her that he has wives. And Regina wasn't married to another man before. As a matter of fact, Regina already knew that she's coming to be one of Ned's wives. And she accepted the offer and came into the picture. Regina has been a very, very matured wife of Ned Nwoko. I will explain. Regina is one of the person so many of us underestimated at some point, thinking that Regina Daniels, or at her age, that she cannot handle what they call polygamy. But as a matter of fact, Regina Daniels is very matured in that aspect. She managed and handled everything very well. Regina is so close to the wives and the wives of Ned Nwoko and to the children. As a matter of fact, the children of Ned Nwoko, I used to see them with Regina Daniels. Yes, I see them. So I'm saying according to what I have seen with my eyes. Regina Daniels is so good when it comes to the area of Ned Nwoko'S children, the wife, and Ned Nwoko himself. And the way the relationship between Regina Daniels and the children of Ned Nwoko is amazing. Now, let's go to the area of the other wife. I want to explain something. And Layla, the 4th wife, I mean the 3rd wife, I don't know, of Ned, is not around. Regina Daniels takes care of her children. As a matter of fact, without problems at all. I remember when our first child did her birthday. I think she's the second wife, I've been her third wife. But when Regina Daniels was the person that was taking care of everything. Leila wasn't around. It was Regina Daniels all through. You see, these women now, they are prepared. They know this is polygamy, and that they will work together as one family. All right. Now, you cannot compare these persons with Judy. Yes, I will explain. So when you talk about polygamy, please exempt Ned Nwoko and his wife out of it. Why? Because these are, when you talk about bad polygamy, exempt them. Don't put them into it. As a matter of fact, what we have been seeing on the media, we can attest that Ned Nwoko and his wife know how to manage their home. And as a matter of fact, Ned Nwoko did not marry somebody's wife, unlike Judy and Yul Edochie. Now let's move to Yul Edochie. So please remove Ned Nwoko and his wife when you're talking. I'm talking to those people that are acting into. I'm just trying to put this area so that many of you will understand. It's not like what Fina is saying is not correct, because without money, marriage is not the sweet. I mean, polygamy is not the sweet. But this is what we forgot in the area. We forget in the area of Yul Edochie and Judy. Now, let me show you. Now, this is May Edochie, Yul's wife, legitimate wife. Whilst they married, they did court marriage. I mean, statutory marriage. They married in a Catholic church. Statutory marriage permits you to only marry one wife, nothing more than one wife. And they are strong Catholics. Catholics don't go into polygamy. All right? Which means Yul and May signed to become one, as in they signed for monogamy, not polygamy. All right? So you can see where I'm driving to. I'm trying to point out some areas for many of you to see. Now, Yul Edochie wanted to force his wife into accepting polygamy. Whereas, from the onset, they signed for monogamy. And as a matter of fact, not only doing that, the man kept all this thing outside of, the wife did not know. May wasn't aware of anything he was doing. For those of you that are Muslims, you say in your religion, it says that before a man takes second wife, he must get the consent from his first wife. As a matter of fact, the first wife will be there. In the Igbo culture, the first wife must also approve the man to go for a second wife. Yul did not ask me anything. He went as far as going with some strange people who are not from the family where Yul came from. And as a matter of fact, Yul went to the length of coming to the media to announce Judy without telling the first wife, without telling his wife, I mean, nothing of that nature. He had a child outside his marriage without telling May Edochie. Now, let's go to Judy Austin, the Ekwensu. This woman came to this man's life. She never wanted to practice polygamy. When it comes to movies, when they are acting movies, Judy don't want people to take picture with Yul Edochie, especially other young females. She doesn't want it. She don't like it. But this woman came with so much wickedness, using the man to suppress his wife, humiliate his wife. Judy don't want polygamy. Judy wants to overthrow. And as a matter of fact, while doing that, May gain more favor because she remains silent while Judy used Yul Edochie to constitute nuisance in the society, especially on social media. And as a matter of fact, this man lost his first son. Judy brought this man to the media. Judy came to celebrate, saying that Chukwu love will come, that she has won. So please, this woman doesn't want polygamy. Judy Austin don't want polygamy. Judy Austin wants to overthrow. That is the reason why she's here. So there is two different things here when you want to talk about polygamy. Judy Austin came from her husband's house. She was married. Yul went to her husband's house. Yul was even dating her from her husband's house. And then they manipulated everything. And Judy moved out of her husband's house just to come and chase May out of her husband's house and then come in. Judy is not for polygamy, but she is here in Yul's life for destructions. So when we are talking about polygamy, please, Judy is not ready for polygamy. She came to destroy. Thank you.